Samson's story begins with an angel appearing to his mother, who had been unable to conceive. The angel announced she would have a son who would begin the deliverance of Israel. He was set apart from birth as a Nazirite, which required him to follow 3 specific vows. Never drink wine or fermented beverage, never touch a dead body, and never cut his hair. Unlike popular depictions of Samson as a giant bodybuilder, the text suggests his strength was divine rather than purely muscular. When the Spirit of the Lord came upon him, he performed incredible feats like the time he killed a young lion with his bare hands, or when he once escaped an ambush by ripping the heavy city gates out of the ground and carrying them to the top of a hill, and the time he famously defeated 1,000 Philistines, using only the jawbone of a donkey as a weapon. Samson's downfall was his attraction to women from the enemy Philistine camp. His most famous relationship was with Delilah. The Philistine leaders bribed her to find the secret of his strength. After 3 failed attempts to trick him, Delilah eventually wore him down with her persistence. Samson finally confessed, "No razor has ever been used on my head. If my head were shaved, my strength would leave me, and I would become as weak as any other man." While he slept, Delilah had his hair cut. He was captured, blinded, and forced to grind grain in a prison in Gaza. The story concludes during a great festival in the temple of Dagon, where the Philistines gathered to celebrate his capture. Samson, whose hair had begun to grow back, asked a servant to lead him to the 2 central pillars that supported the temple. He prayed to God for strength one last time. Pushing against the pillars with all his might, he brought the entire temple down, killing himself and thousands of Philistine leaders. The narrative notes that he killed more in his death than he did during his entire life.